Hello and welcome! Today we have the Teeny Tinies Marketplace and the Teeny Tinies Sauce Shop. Let's open these up. Let's go shopping for ingredients at the marketplace first. It has a very cool backdrop. Look at that. That's neat. And we also have some pieces we can also cut out of here, if they're not damaged anyway. On the back it does have everything that's inside. I have to admit, I absolutely love how these are packaged. All you have to do is don't forget to cut the tape at the sides, and then you just pull them apart, like so. I went into this knowing that some of these would not be my scale, but I figured Kitten might like a few of them if they fit her stuff. Such as the eggs. This definitely is not my scale. Or is it eggs? I think it's supposed to be, but orange eggs? That don't make sense. They would need a little bit of a repaint. Let's get out the basket. It actually has a handle. That's cute. This cheese wedge looks like Swiss cheese. That is actually a good size for mine. Yes. Now this milk, it's a little on the small side, but I could get away with it since there are different sizes of milk available. Then we have some veggies. Let's get those out. Using the Make It Mini tray, I'm gonna look closer at these. We have a head of cauliflower, I believe. It even has the green leaf in the back. We have a tomato, which looks really cute. It even has the green leaf in the top. We have a carrot, which needs some touch-up paint, I think, at the top. And I don't believe it has green at the tip. Definitely needs some touching up. We have an orange, a pear, and it even has the stem right here on top. I like that. I believe this is a green apple. I'm thinking this is a plum or a turnip, or maybe it's a rutabaga. I have no idea. I do not eat a lot of vegetables. I know, that's terrible. Here are some teeny tiny bananas, which will probably go in Kittens. Oh, we have a green pepper, and that looks nice. I do eat those. Here is a red pepper, and it looks just as good. I eat those too. And then here is what I think is a red apple. Needs a little bit more red though. Looks more like a tomato. So there are the fresh vegetables and some fruits. We have a few more pieces left in this one. These are the last few of this pack. There's an empty box of mac and cheese, and it does not want to go back together, right? We have an adorable little loaf of bread. It feels very solid. I'm tempted to slice off a piece just to see how it would do. Let's do that in a minute. We have a very messy ketchup bottle. We have a mustard bottle and an itsy bitsy pack of tuna. That's cute. These could be individual or small portion sizes. I don't know. But the box is pretty much worthless. I like the look of it. I know it's terrible, but I really wish it was just a solid piece of plastic because it just broke down as soon as I touched it. Let's cut this up. I'm going to use this razor knife and I think that'll do it. Oh my gosh, it's cutting through. Huh. Well, it looks like the heel of a bread. Actually, it looks more like cheese to me, but let's do one more slice. This time, let's see if I can do it correctly. Keep straight up and down. All right. So if you want, I was holding it really tight as you can tell. If you want individual slices, you can actually cut it. Sweet. I think I like it better that way. I'm gonna do one more and then leave the rest. And there we are. 2 slices of bread. And you can make a sandwich. And you still have half a loaf left. Say that 5 times fast. So here's everything we got out of this one, including some extras. Now let's open this one. I can't wait. This one has a backdrop too. Sweet. And here's what comes in this one. Again, loving the packaging. Like before, some of these are not my scale, but let's check them out anyway. Let's start with the pizza oven. It's a little on the small side, but I think we can make it work. I don't want to lose that little itty bitty fork. We have a pizza ladle that fits perfectly inside. We have a pot, an adorable cheese grater, which actually has the details on each of the 2 sides. And these are tinier than this one. This one even has the slits. That is too cool. And this one is plain. I like that. We also have a colander to strain the pasta. We have a ladle, which is not a bad size. We have a teeny tiny pizza cutter. Put that in the colander. And we have an itty bitty little fork, which I'm sure Kitten's gonna claim. Put that in the pot so I don't lose it. Here's our ingredients. We have a pasta sauce. We have a Parmesan shaker that actually has teeny tiny holes in the top. That is neat. It's solid. We have 2 wedges of cheese. Actually, not wedges. 2 rounds of cheese. One is complete, while the other one has a chunk taken out. My only problem is I would have liked to get that chunk so you could take it out yourself. We do get 3 boxes, spaghetti, ravioli, and pasta. And like the other boxes, they don't want to stay closed. Would have rather probably had plastic solid pieces. I'm not sure. These are empty, so you could fill them up. The actual ready-made foods, there is a loaf of Italian bread, very neat. And this is made out of the same stuff as the loaf of bread before. I'm very certain that you can actually slice off the ends and make slices if you'd like to. I believe these are meatballs. Let me check the box. They call this a meatball stack. It has 4 meatballs and some sauce on it. We have a plate of spaghetti. It definitely needs some touching up. The paint is not perfect, but it's actually really cute. If you have a steady hand and you can repaint it, it'd be worth it, I think. Then we have our pizza. The pizza actually comes out, which is awesome. And this pizza has an indent for 4 slices. I'm going to cut it up. I want to see if they'll slice good. Back to the sharp and pointy cutter thingy. I hope I don't ruin this. I can see where the line is right there. Let's see how I do. I was a little off on the end. Crud. Getting there. I'm just going to cut 1 slice out. Where I messed up on the other end, if I keep it together, that will help. I am not good at this. There we go. And I didn't hurt myself. Yay! So you can take out a slice of the pizza. And where I was slightly off on this piece, all I have to do is trim it on the top right there. And then you'll be able to add it with the rest of it. Can't even tell it was cut. And it all fits back in here. Now we can actually take a slice out. Cool. I like it. Pizza is one of my go-tos. What's your favorite type of pizza? So here's everything from this one. Let's see if this actually fits. Yes, it does. Sweet. Let's size compare the food with me, or my mini me, I should say. Here are the slices of bread. They're not exactly bad, but if you want to make a tuna sandwich, you're only going to get 1. The cauliflower, I think, is actually a good size, but the bananas are a little on the small side. Well, the basket is a little small, but workable. The milk wouldn't be a gallon, it'd probably be a quart, but the cheese is perfect. Yes. It seems most of the fruits, the peppers, the apples, even the pear, all look really good, even if they are a teensy bit small. Even the carrot looks pretty good, just a little small. The eggs are definitely my least favorite out of this set. The ketchup and mustard are definitely on the small side, but still workable in my opinion. My favorite about this one is that where they ran the paint up onto this side, it looks like this side of the ketchup bottle is dirty, but when you turn it around, it looks clean. So I like that, even though it was a mess up on their part. Cool, huh? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say all the boxes are a good size, because I think they are. On to the sauce set. I like to call it the pizza set. All of these, the bread, cheese, sauce, and Parmesan cheese, they all look to be pretty good. The cheese is slightly on the small side, but that could be attributed to the fact that it's a specialty cheese. The colander and pot are a little bit small, but still workable, at least in my opinion. Now, the pizza oven would have to be a personal pizza. It couldn't be like a pizza oven that they have in a restaurant, but this would make a great addition for the grill to have a little itty bitty pizza oven for that, for home use. Since we decided that that's a personal pizza oven, this could be a personal pizza, and it even looks pretty good in her hand. These two look pretty good as well, size-wise anyway. anyway. Those must be stuffed meatballs. They have mozzarella inside or something. We could add little dots of yellow to indicate cheese coming out. This piece is so stinking cute. I don't have one of these, and it's going to make a great addition to my kitchen. And it's the perfect size. The fork is definitely too tiny. The pizza cutter is almost good. It could be a small one for a personal pizza, but the ladle, I think it'll work. If I'd have to choose, these would be my favorites. The peppers, my one little slice of pepperoni pizza, the cheeses, the bread, Parmesan cheese, and the grater. Until next time, watch this video next. Toodaloo!